At our premarital checkup, I met my boyfriend ex, now a doctor. She lied and said I had had an abortion, ruining my reputation in my second life. I slapped her right there and then. Before getting our marriage license, my fiancé Frank and I went for a premarital checkup. Raft out the doctor examining us was Frank's childhood sweetheart Juliet. When the results came back, Juliet held up my report and yelled, "Why did you hide your multiple abortions? Are you trying to pull a fast one and pretend you are a virgin?" I frowned, explaining I'd had fibroid surgery, but she burst into tears and fell into Frank's arms. "A fibroid scar isn't that big, Frank. You have to be careful, don't get scammed by this tramp." I was livid, we argued, but I didn't know Juliet was a so-called influencer doctor. Live, streaming the whole thing. After I left, Juliet twisted the facts to her followers. I became a shameless slut and she a brilliant doctor, a goddess who helped men identify tramps. I couldn't stand the online harassment. I found my medical records and asked them to clear my name. Frank ripped them up and threw them in my face. "Juliet's a top doctor. She wouldn't be wrong. You forged these, you lying slut. Don't think you can fool me." In despair, I took my own life. Juliet used my death to boost her fame, gaining tons of followers and adoration. Then I woke up back in the examination room, the day of the checkup. "Why did you hide your multiple abortions?" That familiar voice dragged me back. Looking at Juliet's fake concern, I snatched my report back. "Where does it say I had abortions? Don't just make stuff up." Juliet flinched, her eyes welling up. "I was just trying to be helpful. Girls need to respect themselves. Why are you so aggressive?" The waiting room crowd, eager for drama, gathered around. The doctor's just doing her job. Why isn't the patient grateful? She's probably scared of her past being exposed. Collaptic party girl finds a nice guy to settle down with after she's sown her wild oats. Poor guy, what did he ever do? It was a busy day for marriage licenses. A crowd quickly formed. One woman tried to shush her boyfriend's snarky comments, but he shrugged her off. "Let me talk, I hate these women. They play the field, then want a big fat wedding and a guy to take care of them. Busted." Juliet, loving the attention, gave a sweet, gentle smile. "Yes, as a doctor, I can't just stand by and watch someone with this kind of history friend trick someone into marriage. I have a responsibility to my patients and to everyone's future happiness. This patient has had so many abortions. Who knows if she can even have kids at ahawk." As she spoke, she posed for the camera on her desk. Her performance earned her a flurry of virtual gifts on her rebers. I gripped my report, took a deep breath and slapped Juliet across the face. Juliet was stunned. Her cheek instantly reddened. After a moment, she shrieked, "You hit me, how dare you? Do you know who I am?" I waved the report, my voice louder than hers. "I know exactly who you are, Juliet. You are a quack. The worst doctor in City General." Juliet's face, red from the slap, now turned green. She trembled, speechless. The crowd, about to disperse, stopped to watch the escalating fight. Last time I'd been excited about my wedding, completely blindsided. Fresh out of college, I was helpless against the slut-shaming, stammering and blushing as I tried to defend myself. I hadn't realized Juliet was live streaming. My reactions, thanks to her manipulation, were seen as guilt. I became the internet's most infamous marriage scammer Beshan. Where I went, people pointed and whispered, "Funt," remembering the humiliation, the scorn, the eggs thrown at my car. Or I stepped forward and slapped Juliet again. "Open your eyes, where are these scars? You are a doctor. You have zero professionalism, slandering patients like this. Have you no shame?" Juliet, shocked by my reaction, was speechless. Some in the crowd with medical knowledge started to question the narrative. "The doctor is wrong. Boss confidentiality, hello? How can she just accuse someone like that? Lots of surgeries leave scars. How can she diagnose multiple abortions from a glance? Ridiculous."